right, everyone, welcome back. We're to a new recording session. So Ben had to play Hydrosity 1 again, and he actually just destroyed it. I feel like you did the regular stage less good, but you did the boss like perfectly.
Yeah, that's a good assumption.
In the session, I'm pretty sure, in the episode 7 when he did it, I'm pretty sure it took him a little while. Like you didn't do it that well.
I didn't do the boss well.
Yeah, the boss.
The
but
boss
he actually just beat the boss in like 30 seconds. So that was funny. Anyway, so I had to watch him play the level, so I was gathering thoughts. One of my thoughts was, would you call this a mid-tier Mania zone? High tier? It's got like high-tier music for sure.
Oh yeah, the music's amazing. But I think in terms of... It's an all-water level, which is not good in the Sonic game.
No, I feel like... Yeah, so it's like, oh, I can arbitrarily die because I'm under the water too long. That was kind of poopy there.
Yeah, I forgot.
Because you weren't in ball. Could you have become a ball while you were in the air like that?
No.
Yeah, so you just kind of took the damage. Yeah, but, anyway, I feel like... Are there any stages that you don't like the music? That you can recall?
I think Oil Oceans is not that
So
good.
Oil Ocean is just low tiered everything then, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely like E tier, F tier bullshit.
Yeah, I know you're not a fan of that one.
No.
As far as gameplay goes, this one is probably pretty mid. Visual design, I'd also say it's pretty mid. Are those just platforms? Just just regular platforms?
They're funny though because you spin.
Front-facing Sonic. There's an
Etika clip where he like gets on one of those and then he just looks directly at the camera and exits out of the game. So fucking funny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's too bad about Etika. He's been gone over a year now.
That's right.
Yeah, like last June. That's pretty. I mean, I didn't watch his streams regularly or anything, but he was a really funny guy.
Yeah.
He just had some mental health problems that were not properly dealt with.
Agreed.
It's too bad. Oh, the way you walked into that wall was so awkward.
Well, yeah, because I did it in midair. I didn't jump into that shit. You know what I mean?
And then you'd the game noticed that you made it there. It just looks at it, just fucking exits out. Anyway, hey Ben, so
yeah?
I'm looking at the audio levels over here. Do you know what these negative decibel levels mean? Do you have any idea? I'm just curious. Because when I filter out the noise reduction, it's usually at the minus 39 level, and then where I'm talking now is the minus 24 level.
I have no idea.
I just don't know how it works, because most of the time when you see a unit of measurement, you don't understand it makes sense intuitively, right?
I think it's because it's sound, which is it's a very subjective thing how loud something is, depending on your ear and shit.
It's not subjective based on physics.
Oh well, who cares about physics? Physics is fucking lame.
It can feel okay, but that's a huge aspect of what I study. So you can. Or to the poop part.
Oh no!
So this boss, I remember this boss really.
Poopy Nana.
I really remember this boss because it's bad. That's not a bad way to deal damage, at least.
You don't have to
maybe this boss isn't bad. Maybe I just remember it being bad.
I think it's because of the spikes. The spikes can be kind of.
It's how are you? Oh, nice! You got him again. 3 for 3.
Let's see if I can keep it up.
And then you're gonna drown.
No, Tails is gonna drown. Fuck him. He doesn't deserve my water.
You mean your air?
No.
Oh my god.
He just disappeared.
No, Tails!
No, he's back.
He just goes into the rotor and just gets ground up, and it's super graphic. Oh, Tails, you're back. Now you're gonna drown. Now I remember why this boss sucks.
Because you have to, if you don't hit him, you don't get air.
Well, you have to hit him to get air?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought...
You gotta be good.
I thought there were bubbles, and we just didn't see any.
Well, no, I was getting the bubbles.
Oh, Ben, way to suck right as the recording starts.
Shut up. I just gotta be more of a clown, a little more loosey-goosey.
Loosey-goosey. Yeah.
That's what I call my dog.
It's like, oh, what if I say that? That would be funny. And then you're just like, Lucius is what I call my dog.
That's right. It's true. I mean, I can't lie.
Yeah, well, it's like when we're in call in Discord at night, and Ben's just like, oh, Van, you're poopy.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes,
I make stupid laugh sounds all the time.
Yes, and that's a good way to describe it. Stupid laugh sounds. They're not real laughs. They're stupid laugh-like sounds. You know, at least Eggman thought this one through, right? Robotnik. He didn't. Oh, you missed the ball. At least he doesn't just like give you air. You know, because a lot of his designs. Oh wait, there's a second part of this, isn't there?
Yeah, I think this is the poopy part. Because he just goes.
Because moving around in water is really bad.
Yeah, you could say.
Can you just brute force this though? You're gamer.
No.
Oh yeah, and then this happens. We're just like remembering this whole thing because it sucks.
Oh please, Lord.
You're gonna drown? Do a spin dash. Oh my god, I thought you didn't get it. I actually thought I saw because the one came out after you were under the water again, and I was like, oh my god, he's just gonna die. You need to deal so much damage on this form.
Yeah. It's fair.
It's probably one of his more creative schemes to try to kill you.
To drown me.
Yeah, you can spin dash. That's how I remember getting up there. I definitely like played too much of this without like spin dashing very much, and then when I was like, oh, I can spin dash, I used it like so much. So this game directly. Wow, why are they all metallic? They're not robots, right?
No, I think those are just rabbits.
But they're so silvery.
Yeah, but like,
it was another animal too. Did you see what it was? Like a little otter guy.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Some kind of aquatic.
I was gonna say, is this connected to the Sonic cartoon?
Oh, this sounds fun. I mean, it's kind of fun.
Is this connected to the Sonic cartoon where like, you know, you have to save all the little animals from being turned into robots?
I think that was originally just part of the Sonic
That was just the plot, yeah. How much of this level is on the plane?
Not much.
Tails is pretty good at that, not gonna lie. Like, you jump and move forward and he stays with you the whole time.
Yep.
This kind of is like that canyon level in Sonic Heroes, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah? And?
I think the first act of the stage is all in the air, and then the second act is all on the ground, if I remember correctly.
Alright, well that seems like a good gimmick to use once. Seems like a miserable level to speed run though.
Yeah, because it's an auto scroller.
You're speed running the game. You'd have like really good times on a lot of them.
I remember I had some trouble with this stage when I first played it. But
I wonder how far back like the origin of speedrunning goes, because I'm wondering if like Sonic games had an effect on the popularity of speedrunning.
I thought the Sonic games were entirely based on the
speedrunning Mario.
Yeah, the guy was like, well, you know, I can't go that fast in Mario, so I want to just do this faster.
Yeah, I feel like there's like an inherent flaw with the game design of like Sonic, even this one. Like especially this one, and that's like, you sometimes are just flying through the stage and then you just like run into a wall or you run into an enemy that you just would not have been able to avoid. How did you miss all the rings? There were so many rings. What?
Oh god. Now I gotta start the entire stage over and Knuckles disappeared. Like,
so did he jump off or did he just vanish?
He just vanished.
Okay, Anyway, I have a fun story for the audience, and that's your horrible animal cruelty towards fish.
Oh yeah.
So I think there was multiple occasions.
There was at least
4.
I'm gonna say 4.
Oh my god.
I don't remember all of them vividly. I only remember a couple.
Okay, so what ones do you recount? I remember the allergy sneezes. Oh, I took medicine today too. So thanks. Go ahead, Ben. What do you which ones do you remember? I'll tell you the one I remember. I remember I put a fish in a tube sock.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
and then swung it around.
I didn't swing it around if I remember right.
Were these all goldfish?
They were, I believe so. Yeah.
Like guppies?
They're mostly just like goldfish.
Like shit fish you get at the store for really cheap.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna ask about the shields. How many different types of shields are there? It seems like there's a lot.
There's the fire shield, the electric shield, the water shield.
Was that a water shield or was that just generic?
That was just generic.
How do you know it's a water shield then?
Because if you press A twice in the air, you'll do a little bounce.
Alright.
Which is fun. Yeah, so there's a tube sock. I remember that one, but I don't like... I'm not proud. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, you put the fish in the fucking tube sock. What impulsed you to do that?
I thought it was dying.
So you wanted to save it
Yeah.
by putting it in the sock.
Well, I thought it wasn't breathing.
Is this still Act 1?
Yeah. Now I remember.
Okay, so... Oh, there's a ring down there. The big ring. So, it's funny because sometimes when you're a kid, you just, like, don't realize what you're doing is...
Wrong.
Not necessarily... Well, that was wrong, but... not necessarily wrong. Sometimes it's just, like... You don't realize what you're doing may have, like, be weird or have consequences. My example of this is... When I was in 4th grade, okay... Mm-hmm. We had to do the MSP every year, right?
Yeah.
The standardized like exam. When you're in 4th and 7th grade, you have to do it. You do a math and reading one every year. But when you're in 4th and 7th grade, you have to do a writing one, and when you're in 5th and 8th grade, you have to do a science one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when I was in 4th grade, we did the writing one for the first time, and so I think I got a pretty good score on it. And I remember you could still view those scores like as long as you were in the public school system.
Yeah.
So, like all those ones way back from when you were a kid. Or maybe these were the map tests, not the MSP.
Oh, the map.
No, the map tests were the ones that were online. And so for my 4th grade writing MSP, we had like a writing prompt. We had to write an essay, like pretty simple, like personal narrative essay, right?
Yeah.
Because that's how essays are when you're that age. But
I thought it was gonna fall.
Yeah. I remember when you fell off in the last session, you just like zoomed, like immediately. You just went zooming, and I laughed really hard. So it was really funny. Anyway, so that essay, so I wanted to be like, because I was a good student, and I wanted to take my teacher's advice. Okay, So I went and got a thesaurus. Okay, so I could look up words I'd never used before as substitutes or whatever. What's
synonyms.
The word? Synonyms. Yeah. And do you know the story? You know where I'm going with this?
I do not.
Okay, so I looked up synonyms for the word weird.
Uh-oh.
And the one I picked was queer, and I used that in that essay like maybe a dozen times. So I did not realize it till years later that I was like, oh, I just wrote queer in that essay to mean weird. Like, so they either thought I was like, I don't know what whoever graded it thought. You have to catch up now, though, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so maybe they thought I was like a million years old. You just dropped straight in.
Yeah, I was trying to go left because that's where the coins
Yeah, I was wondering if maybe they thought I was a million years old or just being a weird ass kid or whatever. I don't know.
Raised by like super conservative parents.
Just being a I mean,
not
like a bigot, but like a kid that doesn't really know when to use words like that.
Doesn't know like societal context.
Is that still a word you can say?
I think it's like
semi not good.
Yeah, like it depends on.
I'd never say that as an insult, of course. I wouldn't like call someone by a slur, but I don't know if it's still acceptable to say that word.
Like
it still seems like it's
like
part of
weird?
LGBTQ, right? I don't know.
It
the
depends
gun.
on who you ask.
Do you control the angle of the gun?
Yes.
It depends on who you ask.
Yeah, because some people are very offended by the term, but
I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't use it in an offensive way. I just needed to use it there because it was part of my story, and it's kind of a gray area.
Oh, this boss.
I don't remember thinking this boss was hard. The 3D thing is a little goofy.
The worst part of this boss is that there's no checkpoints in this level.
So if you die, you have to restart the whole level?
Yes. You have to do the entire 3
All right,
games
you
over.
better get that ring if you take damage then.
Oh, okay.
I like how you like took an extra jump and then just immediately took damage. The extra jump had no hope of connecting, and you still did it. And I was like,
It's for the fans.
It's for the fans. That's the movie. That's what Suicide Squad was really for, Ben. The fans.
Who is a fan of the DC universe?
Lots of people, but like, it's hard to be a fan when they make Man of Steel and you fall asleep, and then they make Batman v Superman and you fall asleep,
Okay.
and then they make Suicide Squad and you puke. That's like, I don't know.
Yes.
You got it. Nice. I just don't know what to say when it comes to DC. They were just trying. Oh, it's just floating.
Yeah.
They were trying so hard to be
No
Marvel.
jetpack.
It just did not succeed. Anyway, next time on Ben's Play, we're gonna keep on rolling. Yeah, we'll see y'all later.
Adios.